Don't allow no man to make you feel worthless, undeserving, unappreciated. You know, it comes to a point where you gotta know who you were before. You know, before this man came along and you was doing what you was doing, because that's when they tend to come along, is when they see you holding on. They see you, you know, strong and you're collected, and that's when they come in and they try to break you down. They try to steal your confidence. They try to, you know, lower your self-esteem. So that's what they do. They try to break women down, especially when you're feeling good or you're feeling good about yourself. Like, I'm just so tired of, you know, I brought that up. I'm like, before in the past, we were having issues, you know, to the point where you would say you're going to do something, you never did it. You know, you said you was going to show up and you never showed up. You had me standing around looking for you, taking my mind to wherever you want to take it, playing me, you know, as a little puppet on the string, just so, you know, you can have that control over me. And I'm like, it comes to a point where I'm not going to go down that path. You know, it's good seeing you. And yes, you know, we had our experience. We had our time. We had our moment. But all those times where you played with my mind, I had to pick up those pieces. You know, I had to pick up those pieces. And in the midst of me picking up those pieces, there was other people that came along that, you know, helped me pick up those pieces, because you hurt me that bad. You know, you had me sitting around just waiting and hoping, and, you know, because my heart was attached. You know, when your heart is attached to a certain situation, you can't walk away. It's not easy to walk away. It's not easy to turn away. It's not easy to even, you know, it's not easy to retrain your brain or retrain your mind to focus back on you. It's not easy to reshift your focus back on you. So like I told him, I was like, I can't right now, because like I said, the past. And he was just like, oh, don't bring up the past. I'm like, well, I have to, because the past is our foundation, whether you like it or not, you know. But I like the way he handled it, though. He handled it pretty well. He was like, well, I understand, you know. Hold on your time, you know, whenever you want to come around. After I sat there and explained to him what it was, he eventually was like, yeah, whenever you're ready, just, you know, just let me know. I understand what I did. Basically, he's acknowledging the fact that he did, you know, he had a role in breaking me down. That's how I took it. It may not have been, you know, what he meant, but that's how I took it. So I was like, all right, cool, you know. Once upon a time, and let's just leave it at that. But, you know. Okay, so, anyways, so I met this nice guy, but in the midst of me meeting that nice guy, it was another guy from the past that showed up and tried to, you know, work their way back into my life. But what I really wanted to do, I really wanted to tell him, like I told the other person, but I couldn't find the words to say it at that time. But I wanted to tell him exactly what I told the other guy, because I feel like, you know, when I'm moving on, I'm moving on. You know, and sometimes I feel like that's a big mistake too. Because why do we let another relationship or a new person that comes into our life define whether or not we're moving on? No, we shouldn't allow that to define us. Another person or any new person walking into our situation, that's not really us moving on. I feel like, you know, I'm going to scratch that. So I feel like I did move on. As many times as I have moved on, it's like, maybe this person is serious. That's what I'm saying. When you allow a person back into your life, now they have the benefit of the doubt. You know, you're allowing them to have the benefit of the doubt. When you see a person is this way and then a person is that way, you know, you this way here, but then you this way there, but then it's like all those negative moments replay back in my mind, and then it's like that person flipped the script, like, you know, oh, now it's on you. It's all your fault. You making me feel this way, this and that. And now you start feeling bad because now what's happening to them, now what's happening to you is now happening to them. And now they making you feel bad about it because it's happening to them. The way they treated you, like they was never guilty. Like they never did anything to you when in fact they did. You know, and that's how people just try to manipulate the situation when they know they was wrong from the jump and they never actually apologize. And that's what we do. You know, that's what I do. I the whole dang time, the whole freaking time, I wanted an apology. You know, I wanted you to come out and speak your piece. Why did you treat me this way? You know, I need some answers. That's all I was going for the whole time. I needed answers from these people, and they never gave me answers. All they did was play games and string me along. That's all they did, and they hurt me to the freaking core. You know, they hurt me to the core, and then they show up, and I'm just like, here we go again. Y'all trying to play the same old song. Like, why do they keep doing this? Why do men do this? You know, why do they do this? I'm like, I can't be the only one going through this, honestly. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like he a lot of guys like him, or just him in general, he's them. I'm going to say them because it was more than one. So them, you know, they just want the opportunity to do it again. That's all it is. They want the opportunity to do it again. Yeah. And when they finally, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Men is so confusing. They can be so confusing and make you just want to turn away from them. And make you want to turn away from them. They put you in a position where you don't feel comfortable. You know, they put you in a position where they're pulling you out of your comfort zone because they're feeling some type of way. You know, but they don't know the situation. That's what I don't understand about them. You know, okay, so you give a woman so much time away from you, and then you expect it to be cool. You expect this woman to not be talking to anybody else. You expect this woman to be sincere and respectful towards you after you done treated her this way. You expect this woman not to have another man in your way after all that time that she let you just, you know, after all that time you mistreated her. You don't expect this woman to be talking to anyone else but sitting around waiting for you, but you're the one who did her the way she did. I mean, you did. And then now you want to play victim. You know, you want to play victim. You're not the victim. You're not the victim. That's just what it is. This guy is not the victim. These men are not the victim. You know, if they treat a woman a certain way, they have to face that. Even if she's not a part of you facing that. You know, it's just... yeah. It's disappointing, you know. That's all it is. It's disappointing. Because like I said, you can go outside and you can feel so good, you know. And that's the thing, they make you not want to feel good about yourself. They make you not want to feel good about yourself because they're holding this all on your back. You know, they're putting all they bull crap on their back, on your back that they dealt. You know, that's their bull crap. And they're trying to put it all on your back, like, you know. And I feel like a lot of these men, like, is in the perfect position to deal with that shit on your own. Like, I got a whole child at home. I got a whole child with me. You don't even got no kids with you. A lot of these men don't even tend to their kids. A lot of these men ain't even around none of their kids. You know, a lot of these men is, you know, they're not with their kids. If they have kids, they're not with their kids. They're not around their kids. Their kids ain't even under their care. But y'all feel like y'all gotta put all this on a mother who has to attend their children. You know? While y'all out doing what y'all do, running around doing anything that y'all do, you know, because the children is under our wing as a mother, but y'all out here running around, y'all doing whatever y'all want to do. Y'all got that time, y'all got all that energy, all that time to yourselves to deal with what y'all have, with how y'all been treating these women. Y'all got all that time to reflect and get yourselves right and stop projecting y'all anger and the way y'all feeling towards a woman and feel like she gotta take on them bags. You know, you better get your own bags, pick up all your own bags, and you know, do what you gotta do. As a man, just pick up y'all bags, because like I said, y'all ain't picking up y'all children, y'all ain't picking up y'all kids, so pick up them bags and go ahead and deal with yourself. You put this woman in this position. You're not the victim. The woman is. So all you can do is make it right. That's all you got to do is make it right. But instead, they want to keep putting up a fight. You know, when a woman is feeling good, they looking down on them like, no, you ain't about to be feeling that way. You know, you made me feel this way. You shouldn't be feeling that way when it all started with you in the first place. You know, these men is bullshit. These men is full of crap. And they ain't no good. That's all I gotta say. They ain't no good. Like, any woman or any mother that has gotten over a man deserves to feel good about themselves. And no man should take that away from a woman. No man should take that away from a woman. No man.
No way.
And I don't care how you feeling. You know, you better go home and deal with that. Deal with that. Come outside and feel good. You know, it's time. There comes a time when you gotta let everything go. You gotta let stuff go. And that's what we do as women. We let it go. And that's probably I don't know, I can't speak for all women, I guess. I was about to say like we all can relate in that way, but I don't know if all women is like that. Go watch TV. So yeah, that's my little vent for today. Because like I said, that's just how they is, you know. They so pressed on breaking a woman down because they can't deal with it themselves. They so pressed, you know. They'll do anything to break a woman down, to hold this woman down, you know, from feeling good or feeling good about herself, or, you know, coming out clean. You know, after all the dirty towels you done fucking threw at me, I'm finally walking out here looking clean, feeling clean, and now you got a problem because you don't like what you see, but you ain't been through what I've been through to even have a word or say in anything. You know, you don't have no say so. Because you wasn't here picking up the pieces or dealing with what I was going through. You have no say so in the matter at all. You have no say so. So, for the most part, it's summertime. It's summertime. These men better walk out here in their motherfucking shades and stop throwing shade.